I would have moved mountains for him. I would have done anything. And he walked away like it was the easiest thing in the world to do.
Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we are talking about men are walking away from dating or marriage because they're saying that women are not worthy. So I'll put these teachers together and I'll come back to share my true sense.
Why men shut down and walk away. To understand this behavior, you have to understand men. And often when I'm doing a video, people try and make an exception, but overall men react this way. So when a man is coming into a relationship, he wants you to be happy. It is so true that men are wired towards their partner being happy. And when she's happy, a man feels great because he's made her happy. However, as I explained in one of my most recent videos, when a woman is in a relationship, she's inside the kingdom. And inside the kingdom, she can very easily feel what is not right. So she's going to come to him and tell him what's not right inside the kingdom. Now, as he listens to that, what he hears is criticism. Because generally now, most men are in their feminine state, and most women now are stressed, tired, overworked, trying to do everything, and in their masculine state. So now when she comes in her masculine state to him, all he hears is criticism. And his normal response is going to be to shut down and walk away. See, men go inside to solve their problems. They don't talk about them. We resolve them on the inside. And when he's doing that, he's walking away, shutting down to go inside to do it. But he can also fall into resentment. And over a period of time, when this process goes on continuously in a relationship, and you need to understand now, we've got a 60% failure rate around the world in committed relationships, 60%. So most relationships are failing because of this very dynamic. So when it goes on for a period of time, what happens is he falls into resentment because no matter what he seems to do, she's never happy. And she falls into resentment because she's constantly telling him what needs to happen inside the relationship, but he's hearing it as criticism because of the states, and she's not getting the response that she wants. She's not getting him present, standing there, delivering, dealing with what happens. And to him, he's getting frustrated because in his feminine state, he's not certain enough and doesn't give her reassurance that it's going to be taken care of. And ladies, I'm going to get a million comments now about how you have to step up and do it all because he won't. But understand that if you want to change this dynamic, you have to begin to understand the masculine and feminine states. It is not communication. It is not the words. The words, according to 2 studies done in Minnesota and in UCLA, in both universities, clearly showed that in intimate relationships, only 7% of the communication is words. 93% is how we convey those words. And that comes down to these states that we now no longer know how to get into and deliver the message. So there's huge miscommunication going on. And that's why, ladies, you feel so unsatisfied by your man. And gentlemen, this is why you feel so peed off that you can't make her happy and she's always complaining and never happy. That's why you see all the comments below my posts from men whinging and complaining that their partner is never happy and can never be satisfied and you're better off alone. And women are like, well, I don't want to be alone, but I also can't find a man who can deliver what I'm talking about. Men get to a point in a relationship where they quit. They get to a point where he's running around, doing everything, cleaning the kitchen, taking out the bin, helping with the kids, doing the homework, bathing them, going out to work, but it never seems to be enough because then she complains about something else. You're not present, you're not here, you're not listening to me. See, women's communication in a relationship is very, very different. Men think they just have to work hard and do all that stuff and she should be happy. But the reality is for a woman, she wants him to understand her feelings and she wants to be able to talk her feelings through. And she wants him to be able to focus. And she wants
So I'm just here to share my true sense, like what I think about today's topic. Okay, because it has gained a lot of attention. Why many men are walking away from dating in marriage. So this is something that has been discussed most of the times, with more men opting out of long-term relationship or even dating altogether. We are going to explore some of the key reasons why men, or why this shift and what it means for modern relationships. So if you're now here or new, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? And hit the notification bell for more relationship content. So let's get into it. So first of all, first reasons why men are stepping away from dating and marriage is the changing society dynamics. Over the last couple of decades, gender roles have evolved. Men are no longer expected to be the solo providers, and women are no longer primarily homemakers. Okay, while this is a great shift toward equality, some men feel confused about their role in relationship. The pressure to meet traditional expectations while also adapting to modern values leaves them feeling unsure about where they are fitting in. For some, it's just easy to walk away than to navigate this complexity. Another big factor is the fear of divorce and financial loss. Marriage has become a legal contract that for many men seems risky. High divorce rate and stories of men losing half of their assets, custody battles, and child support obligations have made marriage feel like a gamble that's not worth the risk. Some men are now opting to stay single or avoid serious relationship because they've seen friends or family members going through painful divorces. Okay, so in their minds, it's better to avoid marriage entirely than face the potential consequences of these. Okay, there's also a shift in priorities. Many men today are prioritizing their careers, personal freedom, and hobbies over traditional relationship. They are focusing on self-growth, financial independency, and personal happiness rather than settling down with more than dating options like casual relationship, hookups, or even opting for long-term singlehoods. Some men feel they can enjoy life without the complications that come with a committed relationship. And in a way, this makes sense. If you don't feel the need to be in a relationship or get married, like fulfilling life, why would you? Okay, that's a question. Another key reason men are stepping away is what they are unrealistic expectation in dating scene. With social media shaping perceptions of relationship, there's this glowing pressure to meet certain standards, whether it's financial stability, looks, or lifestyle. Some men feel they can't measure up or don't want to invest in meeting these standards. Okay, they often feel like they're being judged by their income, status, or even how Instagram worthy they are. Okay, for some men, the expectations are too high, and rather than deal with constant judgment, they rather stay out of the game. So let's talk about mental healthy because it's important. Like the emotional safety. Many men feel they don't have the emotional support they need in relationships. They might feel unheard or unpredict appreciated. Society still teaches men to suppress their emotions, which makes relationships feeling draining rather than fulfilling. Without a sense of emotional safety, or some men are choosing to step away from the pressure to date or marry, focusing instead on their mental well being and finding peace in solitude. So that's the thing, guys. So, again, men are stepping out of the dating game because they feel like they need to focus more because you know how society puts everything that a man needs to have it all. So they are working hard so that they reach the standards. This is when they can propose to a woman. And these things happens. How can you propose to a woman if your woman has it together and you don't have things? They'll feel like they're not going to be respected. A man needs to be a leader in the house. So this is why they're working hard. These are the other reasons which I've heard. And another thing is that some are just the fear of rejection. Okay, the fear of being rejected at a certain point. So they're avoiding it. They just want to be on their own. So like this has caused a lot of pressure on women. Women on TikTok, they're coming saying men are not approaching me anymore. Men are going their own way. So I think men have chosen now to go this way just to focus on themselves, because women, I don't know if we're complicating things for them or what, but anyway, it's not like all men now they're going this way, but most of them. Okay, so most of the people are single now. Men are difficult to find. So men, start approaching women. Okay, yeah. So I think